Today, we're going to tackle one of the highest stakes games that every single hotel plays, mastering the art of availability. We'll explore how AI is transforming this traditional gamble into a precise science, helping to maximize profits without ever having to sacrifice the guest experience. Hello and a warm welcome. I'm a hotel AI expert, and I've spent my career right at the intersection of modern hospitality operations and performance support. I'm especially pleased to welcome all the students of Europe Hotel School to this online learning journey. We truly look forward to supporting your professional growth in this incredible industry. So let's dive in. You know, for decades, hotels have had to walk this incredibly fine line. On one side, you have the pressure to fill every single room to maximize revenue. But on the other, what's the cost to the guest experience? This is what we call the overbooking dilemma. So, what is overbooking really? Well, think of it as a calculated risk. Hotels intentionally sell more rooms than they physically have because they're banking on a certain number of cancellations and no-shows. When the math works out, it's a huge win for the hotel. But when it doesn't, it can be a complete disaster for the guest. It's really the ultimate manager's gamble. The potential reward? A perfect night. We're talking 100% occupancy, revenue completely maximized. The flip side, though, the risk is immense. If your calculations are off, even by one room, you might have to walk a guest, and that means turning away someone who has a confirmed reservation. And that one terrible experience can spiral into awful online reviews and cause real long-term damage to your hotel's reputation. For the longest time, managing this was all about experience, intuition, and a whole lot of spreadsheets. Frankly, it was a lot of guesswork. But the industry is making a huge shift now, moving away from that intuition and toward data-driven science. And this, right here, is the absolute core of that change. The whole era of just relying on gut feelings and simple historical averages is coming to an end. The technology we have now offers a level of precision that was pretty much unimaginable just a few years ago. And believe me, it is fundamentally changing the entire game. So how exactly is this incredible precision achieved? Well, the answer is artificial intelligence. You see, AI doesn't just guess, it runs incredibly complex calculations. A great way to think about it is like a weather forecast, but for your hotel. It analyzes all these different layers of data to predict the perfect overbooking number for any specific day under very specific market conditions. And what kind of data are we talking about here? It's so much more than just simple no-show rates. AI is looking at booking lead times, it's analyzing guest behavior patterns, and it's even pulling in real-time market conditions, things like flight cancellations or local events, to create a complete dynamic picture of what's happening. And the results? Well, they are striking. When you look at traditional methods, they tend to hover around 75% accuracy. But AI-driven models? They're hitting 98%, sometimes even higher. That gap, that 23% difference, that's the difference between a smooth, seamless operation and a full-blown service crisis. This isn't just a small improvement, it's a revolution in how we manage hotels. So what does this incredible accuracy actually allow us to do? It allows for a fundamental shift in strategy. Instead of reacting to an overbooking problem when an unhappy guest is standing right in front of you at the desk, your teams can now prevent that problem from ever even happening in the first place. The precision of AI essentially gives your team a peek into the future. It lets them see potential trouble coming, sometimes weeks in advance. This foresight gives them the time they need to create solid contingency plans, ensuring that if a problem does arise, they are more than ready to handle it, and handle it flawlessly. Now, this brings us to a really critical point. With all this powerful technology, you might be asking, where do people fit in? The truth is, the role of the hospitality professional is more important now than ever. AI is an incredible tool, but it's not a host, and this is where technology has to meet empathy. And this quote from Europe Hotel School London just captures the idea perfectly. Technology must serve guest dignity and trust. At the end of the day, the goal of any piece of tech in our industry is to enhance the guest experience. And AI simply can't do that all on its own. So let's just walk through what this looks like in a real-world scenario. The AI system might identify a guest who's a low-risk candidate for relocation, maybe a solo business traveler on a flexible corporate rate. The system then sends an alert to a skilled front office manager. That manager can then prepare a fantastic upgrade at a nearby sister property, arrange for transportation, and then proactively reach out to that guest with genuine empathy and transparency. They turned a potential disaster into a memorable, positive experience. That right there is where human skill is absolutely irreplaceable. So you see, by combining the analytical power of AI with human-centric hospitality, we're creating a whole new standard of excellence. It's a world where efficiency and profit don't just coexist with a great guest experience, they actually enhance it. If there's one key takeaway from all of this, it's this. AI provides the data. It gives you the foresight. But it's you, the hospitality professionals, the future leaders of this industry, who provide the genuine care and empathy that truly defines an exceptional guest experience. And that leads me to a final thought I want to leave with you. As you step into leadership roles in what is an increasingly tech-driven world, how will you personally champion this balance? How are you going to ensure that every new tool, every algorithm, and every bit of data is used not just to optimize a spreadsheet, but to elevate the uniquely human experience that is hospitality?